Wow.
Wow, this is some really deep stuff.
I don't know what just happened, but something happened inside of me. Something snapped, something clicked.
I wasn't expecting that
either. Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. It's beautiful.
Monster is like really small, but it had to become that to stop me.
And then her child became present when you mentioned it.
And I didn't realize this until now.
There were things that I didn't remember until now.
Funny, I haven't seen that before.
It feels like I'm the monster. I'm kind of seeing images of things, of a world where they can exist. This clarity brings all kinds of answers.
It's clear. She hugged me and then went back to her place, I guess, in my heart. Oh, it wants to come out. It wants to bippity boppity boop Cinderella me. She's melted into my chest. It's ooey gooey.
All week been finishing things, cleaning up more, started eating vegetables again last week. And it kind of just started happening. It's almost like I just finished going through a meditation session.
I feel light, when you hit that first joint, in the morning, and
I actually feel a lot more awake. Okay.
Anything that you'd like for me to do differently today when I work together?
Yeah. I sent you the message on Discord, yes. trying to capture that moment, because it is something that I want to see what I can do. See what I can work with, and I also know that. When I'm in that, when that's happening, it's big and it's all consuming and it's very present. But I also know that I successfully bury it very, very, very well.
Right.
So I wanted to capture that moment in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do want to work with it. But I have been trying for the last half hour to see if I can get even close to back there. And it just is really hard.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've got any suggestions about that. So there's a bit of a process that happens.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a part of me, which is quite hard to talk about, but basically it's a very unkind and disrespectful and sometimes quite mean and rude part of me that comes out in very specific situations.
Okay.
And then there's the parts of me that later on, when I'm no longer in the situation, are angry and ashamed and sad and very, very, very busy.
Being angry, ashamed, and sad?
Yes, and closing everything down and shutting everything down and, tidying up the mess that's been made. And that process can take, several hours.
Mm-hmm.
more for more than several hours, and it's very. I mean, the mean and nasty part is awful for other people because I'm mean to other people, and the angry, sad, and ashamed part is bad for me because I just shut down.
Yeah.
And so there's hours and hours and hours of not being in the world, really.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't quite know where to go from here, really.
All right. Last time we started by inviting them to the table. I imagine they want to be on different sides of the table.
Which ones?
Well, you have, let me make sure I heard right. The unkind, disrespectful, mean, and rude part. And then angry, ashamed, and sad.
Yeah.
So could we invite them? Let them know they're welcome to sit at the table?
I can give it a go.
Okay.
I think the sad one's pretty much here.
Okay. Does that mean...
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask if that means it would like your attention the most, or if it has your attention already the most.
I think I got what you said. You're cutting out a little bit, but it's okay.
So sorry.
That's okay. I think I can put it together. So you're asking me, of those three, is the sad one the one that's needing my attention the most? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the one that's there the most. So I guess that means.
Okay.
But it's still a long way from, that mean one. I can't even.
Okay.
I can't even see that one on the horizon.
Okay. Maybe these ones can help you see it by telling you more about their experience and their experience with it. That will be a way to eventually get to it.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Yes, so sad is definitely here.
Okay. Can you just welcome that? Just let it know that it's welcome here.
Oh,
It's okay to be sad here.
If I do that, I might just
be overwhelmed by it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ask it not to overwhelm you. Tell it we'd like to get to know it.
Okay.
If it overwhelms you, it's going to be harder to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. I need a moment.
Okay.
It's like a bad television picture. I'm just about there and it's just about there, and then things get all wavy again and
blended together.
Yeah. So we're coming and going a bit.
Okay.
But
okay. It might help to just talk about how you notice it. What does it feel like? How does it show up? When you do see it, what do you see about it? Makes you cry?
Oh, yeah. How does it show up?
Yeah, any other sensations in the body?
In my body, in my chest, in my throat, and kind of all around my body, and making me really small. It sort of scrunches me down.
Okay. Okay. So the sadness itself isn't scrunching and getting small. It's trying to make another part scrunch.
I guess what it feels like is it's trying to do that to me, but maybe that me isn't. Maybe that me is another part.
Yeah, that's the feeling small part.
Right.
The has to scrunch down part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of the sadness is a bit of a downer. It's a bit of a squisher. It squishes everything.
Yeah. Let the scrunching down part know that you see it. And you feel it.
Yeah, I sure do.
Yeah.
I think I am at the moment.
Yeah, invite it to notice you. Ask it for space.
Okay, hang on. God, it's so messy in there. Okay, hang on. Okay. I think this small scrunched part is, I think it's starting to know I'm here. Yeah.
Great. You thank it for listening.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you could offer it if it would like to maybe go somewhere else, go out to the waiting room, go play, do something so that you can get to know the sad part without it needing to be involved if it's okay with that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, would quite like to go have a nap.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you can think about a nice space for it.
Yeah, it needs a soft, pillowy place.
Yeah.
Hang on. Yeah, okay. I think it's safe. I think that's gone to a safe place.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And if it wakes back up and wants to jump in, you can just notice that. That's fine.
Right. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you feeling towards the sad part now?
Yeah, a little bit curious. A little bit a bit weary.
Yeah.
But a bit curious. Yeah.
Okay. So any other parts, the angry part or the weary part, just let them know that you'd like to work with the sad part first. They can have their turns.
All right. Yeah, that helps. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the weary one says, I ain't going to stop being weary.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be how it wants to be, just and
Yeah.
we can get to it and talk to it about that later.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So let that sad part know that you're feeling curious about it. Just let it know you want to get to know it.
Actually, in a way, I'm not really feeling curious.
Okay. How are you feeling towards it?
Well, I'm a bit sad that it's sad. I guess I feel a bit. I guess there's part of me that wants to take care of it. Like I'm a bit.
Does it feel like a compassionate sadness?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, show it that. Let it know you're feeling compassionate. That you don't like seeing parts so sad.
No.
And that if it does share with you and let you get to know it, maybe we can figure out why and see if we can help it out.
Yeah. I think at the moment it just needs a hug. Sorry. I think it just needs a hug.
Okay. Check that out with it. Ask it if it needs a hug.
Yeah, it's sort of it's sort of just sort of relaxing into me a little bit. Like
Okay.
it quite likes being hugged.
Okay. Great.
But it's very twitchy.
Mm-hmm.
It's very it's super sensitive.
Yeah. And are you all right with it being twitchy and sensitive and sad?
Like if I
I mean, is it okay with you for it to be that way in your embrace?
is it okay? Yeah, it's fine. But it's very if I move even a finger the wrong way, it startles. And it's very it doesn't quite trust me, I don't think.
Okay. Would it feel right to just stay with it there and just take your time? There's no hurry. We don't have to ask it a bunch of questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just take your time.
Yeah, it likes being quiet.
Yeah.
And calm and this could go on for a very long time, I get the feeling. I've just
Yeah. Well, when's the last time it had a hug?
oh decades probably. Yeah, it doesn't remember the last time it had a hug.
Yeah. Been a lot of other parts that have been pushing it around or making it noisy in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really messy in there.
Yeah.
It's a bit less twitchy, actually. It's kind of sort of snuggling down a bit, like it's moving around a bit, whereas before it was too afraid to even move. So it's getting a bit more comfortable.
Great. Does it need anything else to be more comfortable? Does it need some hot chocolate or
I'll ask. Hang on. Needs a blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we've got a blanket wrapped around it. Yeah. It needs to be able to suck its thumb.
Are you all right with that?
Yeah.
Is that laughter at all judgmental?
Just a tiny bit worried about that. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the worry about?
The worry is that that's okay for a wee while, but it's not a good thing if it goes on for too long.
Okay. See if you can turn to that worried part.
Yeah.
The part that's worried about the process. Just let it know that we're here and we can negotiate that with this part.
I'll make sure it doesn't go on for too long.
You might also show it that, suddenly you've gone from a part that hasn't had a hug in decades to one who has.
Disappeared, James.
Oh, well, it's okay. I wasn't saying anything too valuable anyway. Am I back?
Yes, you're back.
Okay.
You were saying that I could show the worried part something?
Oh, I was just you could just brag about how, hey, look, I got this part who hasn't had a hug.
Yeah.
A hug.
Yeah.
I'm, we got this.
Yeah. And I'm just letting it know that I can figure out.
That's right.
When too long is too long, and right now it's fine. So yeah, it's sucking its thumb.
Okay.
It's cuddled down under the blanket, and it's warm, and pretty calm, and
it likes this space that you've created with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sounds nice.
We can't get enough of it. Every time I think that it's sort of settled down, it does another little wriggle, but it's that wriggle that you do when you go, ooh, that's so nice.
Great.
So it keeps on wriggling and snuggling down. Yeah.
Great. What else do you notice about it?
Sorry, what was that?
What else do you notice about it?
What else do I notice about it? It's quite small. Yeah, not a lot, really. It's curled into a ball,
Mm-hmm.
and its chest, its knees up to its chest,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got the shape of a small child. You know, like when a small child curls up, it's a bit of a different shape than an adult curling up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's quite small.
And how you feel towards it, seeing it like that?
I get, yeah. I want to make sure it's safe and okay.
Mm-hmm.
Compassionate, I guess, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And a bit protective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to make sure it's safe. That's the main thing.
You can just keep letting it know that you're here, it's not alone, and that you care about its safety.
It's even stronger than caring about it, really.
Yeah.
It's
fighting for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of mother bear energy, you know, like no one's gonna fuck with this. They're gonna fuck with me first.
That's right. And you're able to do that. You're able to get all those other parts to step back.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah.
I keep having to tuck the blanket back in because it keeps wriggling so much.
Does it want to tell you anything about itself, about its experience?
Let's see. It wants to know where I went. Like it's asking me where have you been?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
how
then
long is it?
It got frightened and said, "It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're here. You're here. You're here."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you could apologize for not being there sooner, you know, or let it know that it's just the way things work with parts, and parts had been in the way, and now you've learned.
There's a huge guilt. There's a huge guilt thing coming up now.
Okay. And what's the message from the guilt thing?
You cut out again, but I guess you're asking what the guilt is about. Is that right?
Yeah. What's the message from the guilt thing?
The guilt is that I should have been there.
Yeah.
And I wasn't, and that caused a lot of trouble.
Yeah. And how do you respond to that guilt part?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Oh shit! There's someone at my door. Shit.
That's fine. Take your time. I'll be here.
Okay, hang on a moment. Shit.
Oh, hi, Genie.
Hi.
Are you sick, are you?
I'm not terribly well at the moment. Can you come back another time? I'm really pleased to see you, and I want to talk to you.
Yes, I've just talked to Christine.
Yes.
So,
Come back.
3 days. Can't leave it too long.
A few hours.
What about tomorrow?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Thanks very much.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay. Take your time.
I did want to talk to him too, but I can't do it now.
If you need to make a note or anything, just take your time.
Bugger.
If you want to push pause for 5 minutes and go talk to him, I'm fine with that.
No, he's gone. He's gone. I couldn't. I know what he wants to talk about, and it's. I couldn't do that with him right now. But it was lovely that he saw. I don't know if you heard, but the first thing he said was, "Are you sick?"
Yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah, which was really nice of him to notice that I wasn't.
I also heard your response, which sounded like you weren't ashamed.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, because you got those parts to step back.
Huh. Yeah. Normally I would say, no, I'm fine.
Right.
Fucked, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. But yeah. I didn't.
Yeah, because you really are fine with the sad part.
Yes.
We're not making it up.
Yeah. And he was so nice, and he said he would come back tomorrow. So, okay. What now? I've still got that little one. Yeah, I've still got the little one. It's still in the blanket.
And the one that was saying was the guilt one about should have been there. Has it kind of softened back?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. In fact, it's quite interesting because the little one in the blanket didn't get scared when I went to answer the door.
Yeah.
It kind of knew that I would be back. So it didn't get all anxious and upset. Just waited for me to come back.
That's how it works. They can all have that comfort.
Yeah.
And trust. So.
Yeah, what now? I'm just hanging here with this little one.
And that feels good to you?
Feels fine. Feels really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, you might just ask it if there's anything it wants to tell you about itself or what it's been like for it.
Okay. It doesn't have lots of words.
That's okay.
It just sort of has it just is giving me like a big sort of
Are you still there?
Overarching sort of conceptual thing.
Okay. I stopped hearing everything. You said it just sort of has
a sort of an overarching conceptual thing. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Not a particularly descriptive thing. It just what I'm just getting is it's hard. It's been hard. That's it.
Yeah. That's fine. It can share with you any way that it wants.
Yeah.
Or not at all if that's what it wants.
Yeah. It's just letting me know that it's been really hard. That that the world has been so big and it's been so little.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been quite scared.
Yeah.
And didn't really know what to do.
Yeah. And does it feel like go ahead, please.
And it just is pleased to be able to just relax a wee bit. You not have to worry about how big everything is. Just for a bit.
Okay. So the line broke up again, but it said it's pleased to be able to something.
Yeah, you were breaking up too. It's pleased to be able to relax and not worry about how big and scary everything is. Oh gosh, you're not hearing me, are you? Oh dear. I'm not hearing you if you're talking, James. I'll just wait for a minute, see what happens. I'll just hang out here and cuddle with the little one, see if you come back. Are we done, James? Do you think? I can't hear you. So maybe we're done. And I'm not techie enough to know if there's something I can do at my end. I'm loath to click anything in case I make it do the wrong thing.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
If the call drops again,
Yes.
you're doing great.
Okay.
And your intuition is spot on. And there's nothing that needs to happen. Okay?
Okay.
You can negotiate. If there is something that needs to happen, you can negotiate that with this part. But
okay.
If the call drops, you've done a lot. And just being with this part and understanding it is what it's all about.
Yeah, you've gone again.
Yeah. Just be with the part and listen to the part.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Have you learned more about it that it wants to tell you?
No.
Okay.
It wants to look at me, actually.
Yeah, yes. Let us see you in your current age.
Yeah, it sort of pulled back, lifted its head up a little bit and pulled back a little bit so it can look at me. And It's I think it's quite a lot for it to take in.
Yeah. It is a lot. And so again, if the call drops,
Yeah.
you've done a lot. You've done a lot. We don't need to change anything or fix anything. And if there's other parts that are coming in or trying to interfere, you know how to handle them. You just ask for space.
Yeah. So the little one is it's reaching out to touch my face.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's seen it before.
Yeah.
And it's staying real still.
Yeah. Yeah, it wants to get to know you.
Yeah. But I've got to be, but it's quite sensitive, you know. It's like I'm not even trying to touch it. Like that wouldn't
Great.
be good.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, your intuition is just spot on, you know? You're not trying to rush in there and
No.
do anything. You're just allowing that space, allowing it to lead. It wants to touch your face. Take your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite I realize it doesn't even really know itself, if you know what I mean. Like it's kind of looking at its own hands now and turning them over and back and forth and going, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of been stuck in a role or in this dynamic with other parts, and
yeah, it's just been this tight little ball that's just curled up tight and with its eyes tight shut. So yeah. It's it wants to stay very close.
Okay.
But that's so it can look around a wee bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks around for a wee bit, and then it comes back straight away just to make sure I haven't buggered off somewhere. Yeah, I've given it my thumb to hang on to, so it knows that it can look around and I won't disappear on it. It can feel that I'm still there if it's holding on to my thumb.
Oh, I hear you again.
Oh, I was explaining that I've given it my thumb to hold on to, and that means it can hold on to my thumb and it can look around and it will know that I won't disappear because it can still feel my thumb there. And I think you might have gone again. Anyway, we're getting to know each other. Well, we're not getting to know each other, we're getting to trust each other a little bit. It's beginning to trust me a little bit. So I'm not sure if you're not hearing me means that it's not recording, but oh, I'm the host now. Oh, goodness me. What a strange experience. Oh, dear. What does it want to let me know? What does it want to let me know? Hello. Hi, are you there? Your name is back on the screen.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi. So I think I should try to say goodbye now. I just want to
Okay.
You're doing great. Maybe ask this part how it wants to meet you again tomorrow, or what it needs from you going forward, so that you can keep coming back to this same exact place. But the place where you are is perfect. You're doing great.
Yeah, and you've gone again. I don't know if you can. There you go. Can we? Am I able to do another session with you, or have you all booked up?
I will definitely find time for you. And if you want to text me tonight, text me.
You mean on Discord?
Yeah. If you want to keep trying to talk, we can try to sort of continue the conversation by text, maybe.
Right. Okay. I'll see how I go. This has been a very, very strange experience, but quite funny.
Yeah. You're doing great.
Okay, James. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Thank you. Ask the part how you can stay in touch. Ask it how you can stay in touch with it.
Will do. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Do you want to help bring more self-energy to the world? If you'd like to participate in calls or help out with this project in any way, I'd love to hear your ideas. Join the Discord server or contact me at james@liveifs.com. A huge thanks to our audio engineer, Yvonne, for your care and diligence in editing the calls. To every caller for your courage in sharing some of your parts. And to anyone out there getting to know their internal system, keep going. Who knows, that might be the most selfless, helpful thing you can do for others, and you're the only one who can do it. If you'd like to see us reach the largest audience, we must please the almighty suggestion algorithms at iTunes and YouTube. And they don't care about the power of IFS. They're looking for likes and shares and comments, and the sooner the better. Follow the links in the show notes right here in your podcast player to make your wishes known. And now, a minute of meditation. Or if you prefer, pull over. You can do it in 60 seconds. Just click one of those links. They're right there, and give us a like or a 5-star rating. It would really help. If you think this project is helping people, you're helping people by sharing it. Thank you.